record, and I record. Alright, so there there are patch notes for Genshin Squadra Season 3, which I haven't checked yet, so we can all check them out together. Hopefully we get buffs to some characters that actually need them. We see some Trunks buffs, which is pretty nice, and some cooler maybe. So we'll see a couple of bugs, hopefully nerfs for the same characters that got nerfed last time, and maybe more. But of course, let's just get right into version 1.3 patch notes released. Version 1.3 features balance adjustments and bug fixes. These patch notes will apply following the version 1.3 update. As version 1.3 will be rolled out sequentially, please wait until the update has completed. Alright, and here, let's start off with the buffs. Super Saiyan Trunks, Teen. Skill 2 Vanish Strike, the Pounce. The cooldown was decreased from 12 to 10 seconds. Good. And Burning Attack, the cooldown decreased from 9 to 8 seconds. Doesn't help him a lot. I mean, it helps, just not... It's fine. It's not like a super... What's it called? Super duper buff. It's just like a little... It's like giving candy. Like a little candy. They give him a little bit of sugar. He was just like, can I get a cake? And they gave me a candy. That's about it. That's about what he got. Another thing, skill 1 should have probably gotten a not area of effect increase. The projectile size increase would have been very nice, but okay, that's fine. Let's see. Cooler. So overall, starting off kind of a good character to buff. Decent buffs, but definitely could have been a bit better. Anywho, let's see what Cooler gets. Because Cooler is still strong, I played him a lot. Let's see. Skill Destruction Ray. So just skill 1. The cooldown decreased from 6 to 5. It already had a fast cooldown, but they want to make it even faster, which is nice. Duration of continuous damage for pillars of fire increased. 3.54 to just 5 seconds across the board. That's cool. Damage interval of continuous damage for pillars of fire decreased. So that's also a buff. It deals more damage over time for a longer duration. But they decrease the damage. But it just does. So you could have just kept it like this and kept it 100. So these two don't really matter. This is the one that matters actually. 5 seconds. So what? 1,000 damage. Right? It does 1,000 damage over time. That's good. Did he need this? Not really. I don't even know why they buffed him. He was fine, in my opinion. Out of the tanks, he was, you could say, balanced. Some other tanks, like maybe Zamasu and Vegeta, could use better buffs, but this is okay. Dabura. His passive, Demon's Domain, which builds up petrification over time if you're in his range. Increase the range a little bit. That's alright. Petrification gauge build up for enemy heroes within AoE decreased. Why? This does not solidify this change. This is a terrible thing. They should have kept it the same. They should not have decreased this, but alright, sure. So we just want to nerf a character that already is weak. Alright. Darkness Spear, cooldown decreased. That's good. Duration of no vanishing step decreased. Why? Duration of movement speed boost effect when moving towards enemy. Why? Boost effect when moving towards enemy heroes pierced by a spear amount adjusted. This sucks. Why did... Again, this doesn't solidify these nerfs. And Evil Flame got his cooldown increased. He just got nerfed. He's not good. Why did Dabura get nerfed? Alright, sure. We just. Anybody playing Dabura, you were already cooked before. If you keep playing him now, I wish you the best of luck. Hey, Vegeto's around the corner, right? I'm not gonna be personally getting him on release, but hey, he's around the corner. He about to be whipping up some bullshit, and you know what I'm talking about. And you are just gonna be getting fricked because this is not fair. Uh, what the hell? Okay, so these patches are bad. Trunks got buffed, but like it's minute. It's really minor. Cooler got buffed overall. Cooler got buffed, but again, it's minor, and he didn't really need buffs. And Dabra just got nerfed. Nice, good job. Are y'all sure you play your own game or you listen to the feedback? I have a feeling this is their first mobile game, probably, so they don't really know how to balance it. But this is not it. You know, you could have buffed just a couple characters. Oob, Zamasu, Super Saiyan Vegeta. Dabura should have gotten buffed. Technicals, maybe Frieza should have gotten buffed, but I don't really know how you buff Frieza. Boo should have gotten buffed as well, probably, because he kind of is just alright. The buffs kind of suck, so we're starting off kind of bad. Helper, Crash, the one who destroys walls, cooldown decreased. Okay, that's good, but nobody uses Crash because everybody uses the King Furry, so this is worthless. Nobody's gonna be using this helper still. The only helper this kind of helps is Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Piccolo, but like, you don't need this. You really don't need this. You should still just run the same thing you were running before, being King Furry, damage up, attack up, whatever. Divine Combo Card. Art of Decoy. Okay, Guardian Angel. Yeah, sure. It should have gotten buffed, probably. Nobody uses Guardian Angel. What is this? Why? As a matter of fact, I think this should have gotten nerfed. What is it right now? Sorry, well, actually, in the middle of this video, whilst I'm checking all of this health, let me just make this quieter, because it's a lot of shit. I'm gonna get on the game to see the Divine Card thing on my bobs right now. Actually, I don't think there's any, like, numbers that I can look at over there, but you know, this Art of Decoy getting buffed. This is like, first of all, they're buffing hit for no reason, right? Oh, is the game on thing? No, it shouldn't be. I thought it was from 9 a.m. 6, whatever. Well, I mean, if I can't play the game anymore, I can't get killed, which would be very sad. Well, whatever. This can keep doing whatever it's doing. This Divine Combo Card buff sucks. This buff is fine, but I don't think anybody's going to be using Guardian Angel still. The only characters this works for is Majin Buu and 17. And if you really want to be a little cheeky, maybe Zamasu. But like, other than that, Zamasu and maybe Caulifla, but this sucks otherwise. Nerfs. Let's hope there are some good nerfs. Super Saiyan Goku, Skill 2. Additional input effect of Kaioken changed. Staggered instead of staggering. Movement speed down 70% for 1.5 seconds. Okay, so this is a change that I like, but also this staggered was like half a second, even a quarter of a second, which was just annoying to fight against a little bit. But usually you would not use Meteor Hammer. You would use, and then Kaioken, you would use Kaioken and then Meteor Hammer to get Kaioken back and do more damage with the Meteor Hammer instead of staggering. But this applying movement speed down, I think, is actually a buff for him in a general sense, because now it's making it harder to move away from his next move, which is the Kamehameha powered up by Kaioken. Good, we're starting off strong. Skill stock reduced, he only has one always, which is good. At level 1, he's faster when he just uses Kaioken, which is stupid. It's not really anything. Nerfs, by the way. Nerfs. I understand that if you do this, right? If you lower his stocks, then maybe he should get compensation in your head, but no, he shouldn't. You should just leave it as is. Actually, lower this. Lower this to just 100. This should not be 120, but alright. Spirit Bomb! Okay, the activation is a bit longer. When damage falling begins decreased. So only the middle now takes damage and the area outside is a little bit safer. Duration after bomb impacted reduced. So what you're saying is it takes longer to hit, and by the moment it hits the full-on explosion, it's doing more damage. And then the Kaioken buff, okay. It does less damage in general. That's good. There's a little bit damage increased. It does less damage in general. Nice. It just does less damage in general. Good. Good. This is good. This is good nerf. This could technically be looked at as a buff. This is a buff. Even if he loses this, if you're good with Goku, you don't really need level 3. Overall, Super Spirit Bomb has been nerfed, which is good. Why is Daima Goku getting nerfed? Passive. Let's just read it. Let me just look at Daima Goku's passive and see what it does. A self. Gradually increase the strike damage. So. Strike damage increase per. Okay, so the longer you hit somebody with a rush attack, the more damage you do. And they just nerfed this fully. This is... He did not need a nerf. He was fine in my opinion. If you wanted to nerf something, you should have nerfed... You should have nerfed the bomb, maybe? And the damage over time that does, but, you know, sure. Yeah. Divine combo cards. Lightning Swift. There's no cooldown, 6 seconds. I guess this is because of the new Divine Draw that gives more steps. Super Snowball. All attack power increase reduced. Attack up. $75. 300. So it did 300 before, and you needed 4 stacks. Now it does 200. Why you nerf Super Snowball? Oh, you're just nerfing the first things in general. Fence up increased to, and then 15. So 300 to 200 and needing more snowball stacks. Okay, so overall nerfing damage potential, I guess. But nobody used that. Everybody used build up, and we were nerfing build up as well. Which means 30 to 15, which means you gain less defense, which is a good thing. I think build up is overtuned. You need to take out more NPCs, and you need to get more stacks. So you need to do, before you needed 20 NPCs, now you need 45 to gain full. And then 15 times 15, so 150 plus 75, around 225, when this was 300 before. So that's a big decrease. These two are hella nerfed. This one is only nerfed, but nobody used Lightning Swift except for the people who were going with auto cards, and the only reason Lightning Swift was used, was getting nerfed, I think, is because of the new Divine Draw, which gives shorter cooldowns for steps. Super Snowball did not really need to get nerfed, but alright, I understand this nerf. Build Up did need to get nerfed, but this is kind of too much in comparison to the fact that only, from what I'm seeing, only Super Saiyan Goku got nerfed, and he pretty much just got his ultimate nerfed. Everything else is the same, and I don't think Kaioken is really a nerf. Okay, let's see. Solid Barrier. Nerfed. Defense Step, additional cooldown, auto nerfed, but again, this is because of the new Divine Draw, so these don't really count, in my opinion. Plus, you can't really step this often anyways without that, so again, doesn't really count. This doesn't really matter that much. 1.5 seconds and 15 seconds. You see, I thought Solid Barrier was overused anyways, and I think it's still going to be used now. I always opted to go for Giant Slayer just because it's more fun, and I enjoy that more. But yes, technically I was throwing sometimes. But this and this. So it being a longer cooldown after getting hit is, I think, a warranted nerf. Yes, I think it needed something along the lines, probably. And it's being shorter duration of the barrier itself is also nice. I like these nerfs, but now the game is going to become much faster paced, I think, because characters like 18, in my opinion, are going to strive. Even though the shields aren't great, 18 is going to be strong. Goku is going to be strong. Let's look at the characters. Piccolo is going to be strong again. Still. Bojack is going to be strong. I think this does give value to Trunks now. I mean, Broly is alright still. Kale is going to be stronger. Daima Goku. Pretty much all the damage dealers are going to be stronger. Does this affect any of the tanks? Vegeta Super Saiyan 4 is going to be stronger. Ultimate Gohan is going to be stronger. Hit is going to be stronger. They love Hit, is what I'm seeing. Okay, sure. Sure. Right, alright, sure. Adjustments. Go tank. Okay. The bugs are making movements inside of my laptop. Alright, go tanks. Galactic Donut. Time between skill activation and until the donut is thrown decreased. 6 to 5 seconds. Good. It's faster, so the donut is going to get used more. Ghost cooldown increased. Okay. Field of vision increased, so you can use it as like a... Okay, you could always set them up, but usually you would just carry the ghosts with you. I would just use them as damage. But seeing as the damage just got nerfed, quite dramatically, is not nice. Gotenks was fine. You should have nerfed, Hit and Ultimate Gohan, because those are the cancerous characters, but okay, sure. Sure. Definitely, right. Sure, Android 18, sure, Gotenks, let's nerf him. Yep, sure, that's the character we need to nerf. 18, skill 2. No skills or attacks effect removed. So a nerf. Cooldown decreased does not matter. You're removing a whole ass effect, a whole ass thing that the move was used for. Yes, I was annoyed fighting 18 sometimes because I didn't even know she does no skill, but I think removing this thing from her really sucks. This is stupid. Increase based on stacks increased. She does more damage with it though. At every level other than level... Wait. Okay, on every amount of stacks other than 0, the damage is increased of lightning step. The cooldown is decreased, which is nice. No skills, attacks, effect removed is a serious nerf in my opinion. But sure. Limit breaking jump. Activation conditions changed. While vanishing step is on cooldown, before its cooldown ends, while vanishing step is on cooldown. So if you so you should use it like twice in a row instantly? No. Oh, I guess so, yeah, because especially okay, well. Sure. This is interesting. Additional cooldown just because of the divine draw, so this doesn't really matter that much. Activation conditions change. Just when is it cooldown? Before cooldown ends, just when it's on cooldown. I don't understand this wording, but this seems the same. Bug fixes. Fix an issue where ghost remained undetected. You know, you could have just kept it bugged and not changed it because you just nerfed the character. He is my favorite technical, and now he is even more in the ground. Took him out back and shot him with a fucking cannon, and Gohan got a little candy. And Gohan got a slap on the wrist. Let's go. Alright. Improvements, Gekshin rules. If the targeted god of destruction is KO'd while charging a Gekshin burst or after charging it, but if the target god of destruction is KO'd while charging a Gekshin burst or after charging it, but before it deals damage, Gekshin burst will now be interrupted and the stock for the activated skill will not be consumed. Good. Change matchmaking to reduce the likelihood of being matched with the same party twice in a row. You know, sometimes when you play solo queue, you want to match with the same party twice in a row, or 3 times or 4 times because that party was good, but usually the players kind of suck, so that's a good change. Let's see. Custom battle. Change the number of battle participants from a fixed 8 players to 4 to 8 players, so you can have 2v2s. The battle starts when teams have at least 2 players, yeah, so it can be 2v2s. Applies to all rules, including action rules and sub-rules. So yeah, just a little change to make it 2v2 accessible. Menu. Added delete user data to other. User data can now be deleted in-game. User data cannot be deleted if linked with a Bandai Namco ID. After deletion, you can either start the game from the beginning or transfer data that has been linked to a Bandai Namco ID on another device. All billing information will be lost. Please note we will be unable to recover your data even if you contact support. We kindly ask you for your understanding. We hope you continue to enjoy Dragon Ball Gekshin Squadra. This patch note is buns. This patch note is buns. Trunks buff, good. Cooler buff, alright. Dobra nerfs. Dobra nerfs, he should be lower. I don't know why, but alright. Helper, crash, doesn't matter. Art of decoy, why? Guardian angel? Okay, sure, nobody uses it. This, you'll want the game to be more cancerous. Nerfs, Super Saiyan Goku, alright. We got it, that's good nerfs, but you know, I guess, no, yeah, that's fine. Daima Goku, okay. Like, I don't think this was a problem, but sure. Divine combo cards, Lightning Swift, doesn't matter. Super Snowball, alright. Build up, needed, but a bit harsh. Too much of a nerf, in my opinion. Super Snowball, also too much of a nerf, but alright. Solid Barrier. Needed, but also a little harsh. I think the cooldown could have stayed 10, but just nerfed this. The duration of the barrier. Defense step, doesn't matter. Adjustments, Gotenks nerfed. Why? 18 nerfed. Why? This is just should be under nerfs instead of adjustments. Divine combo card, limb breaking jump is the same. Bug fixes, Gotenks, sure. This is just a bug, which is good that you fixed the bug, but at the same time, I don't think anybody's going to be using Gotenks anymore. Everybody's going to be using Gohan, and we do not want to be seeing Gohan in every single match, but hey, it is what it is. Improvements, Gekshin rules. This is just quality of life. Sometimes this is good, sometimes this is dog water. But I guess this will just be faster matches and more chances to escape and whatnot. So this is good, I guess. Matchmaking can be good, can be bad. For solo queue people, for those people who play in actual parties, this does not affect your game. Custom battle, little quality of stuff, life stuff, very nice. And the menu just to delete the game because you're gonna want to do it after this patch is released. Alright, thank you, Gekishin Squadra, for doing this to us. Alright, well, this patch is buns. Booty cheeks. Dog water. But what can you do? I guess this is what it is now. Yeah, man. We're just gonna have to deal with it. I do not know why they're buffing Hit. I do not know why they're keeping Gohan and Vegeta the same. Why are they nerfing Gotenks? Why are they nerfing Dabura? It's like, hey, here's Goku. He's been terrorizing the game for the entire time. Yeah, let's lower his ultimate damage a little bit. Yeah, just like 500 damage less. Gotenks, a skill. Let's just burn him to the ground. He got nerfed 3 times already. Let's nerf him again. Dabura, let's nerf him. What? He's the worst character in the game. Nerf him. Okay. 18, she's strong. But not strong enough. Yes, we're gonna buff her, right? Yeah, nerf her. What? Like, please. Also, like, some characters needed buffs. Like, Oob should have gotten a little bit of a health increase. Vegeta maybe a damage increase or a pull increase on skill 2. Zamasu, I don't really know. Better slow and better bleed. That could be good. Cooler, sure. I don't know why the hell he got buffed, but alright. Bojack is fine. Could have gotten a buff, but he's good the way he is. I like it. Piccolo's fine. I think most of the technicals are fine. Hit should be tuned down. Gohan needs to get nerfed. Hit should be tuned down because his character itself is already based on being a rat and whatnot. So that sucks. But buffing him constantly with the rules and whatnot is very fun. Thank you. Anywho, Frieza actually could get buffs from the technicals, but he's fine too. He's like a boss clearer, little turd guy, little annoying piece of shit. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta not getting nerfs is wild. No tanks getting nerfs is kind of wild, but alright. Anyways, I guess that's it for this video. We're doomed. Super Vegeta is coming out, and we're all gonna eat shit. I wish to all of us the best. Thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you around soon again. Have a good time. Good luck. Oh, I managed to reach S rank on all roles, so I am now decent in the game. So yeah, I wish the best of luck to all of us for this upcoming season, because it's the same, but we have less damage, less defense, and a lot more pain. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you around tomorrow to just get my butt slammed by Vegito, because I'm not gonna be getting Vegito. It's actually just gonna be me spectating from the sidelines. Not because I don't want to get the new characters, but like, what's the point? I know that it's like, well, you need to make a video on the new character, but I'll make it when he's free. Because I think everybody's going to be making the same video. Everybody's going to be trying to play the character, so I won't even get to play him. So there's no point in trying to get him. But yeah, other than that, cool. Man, those are some patch notes if I've ever seen them. Alright. We're all doomed. And I love it. I already hated this season. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next one. I mean, shit. Damn, I'm gonna hate it.